In this step, we're going to make some final adjustments to our media, create a library which we'll set as our output destination, and then render the job. So let's go ahead and click on the Output tab. I could override my primary timecode here, but seeing as how we're working with an XML, we don't really want to do that because, of course, our clips wouldn't relink. What we can do, however, is add handles to our clips here. Though Wiretap Central adds handles for transitions, we may want some extra handles to account for certain modifications we may want to make later in Smoke. So I'll just go ahead and add 48 frames of handles here. Next, we want to add a destination. So I want to navigate back to my machine, or use the bookmark I've stored here. We don't have a bookmark yet, so I'll double-click on Cabaretti IFFFS this time, and navigate to my Smoke project. Add a bookmark. And I'm going to create a library in my project from Wiretap Central. I'll just go here to the Tools menu. I'll select New Library. I'll name it Red Import. Click OK. I'll double-click on it. And now I'm inside my new library in my project on my stone. So I'll make sure my library is selected and click on OK here. And before you submit the job, make sure your library is closed in Smoke or the job will not run properly. Now under the Submit tab here, I can add a description for my job, say Camera 1. I'll select my Backburner Manager here. In my case, I want Cabaretti, but I could select another Backburner Manager from my network. Let's just save our session again here. The session includes all the settings from the Input tab to the Submit tab. It could be a good idea to save a template consisting only of your Output and Submit tab settings, essentially your output destination and your Backburner Manager, leaving you with only your input and color settings to deal with. You can save a lot of time if you have quite a few red jobs to process. So I'll go ahead and press Submit Job, and we can see here that our clips were created on our stone, and our job was submitted successfully. So we can go to the Job Monitor tab, and we can see that my red XML import job is active here, and I can double-click on it and get some more information on our job, including any error messages here. And if I go to the Task tab, we can see that I've got some frames that are already rendered. So we've looked at how to import our XML, link our sources, adjust our media, resize, color settings, etc., output and monitor our job. And if I go to my Smoke now and access my library, we can see that some of my clips have rendered, and we could already start assembling our timeline while the rest of our media is being processed.